Hello, and welcome to another rousing episode of WT Famicom, folks. Today, we're going to talk about our favorite issue. It's a big issue in society, and it's a big issue in video games. I'm your host, Nick Tendo, and as always,
I'm Dan Tendo, aka Danny Shiv. Because
whoa,
we're recording live for the big house because we're going to be talking about prison,
jail, video game prison.
The prison system. We're going to take on the laws. We're going to talk about. You're going to hear stuff from us that you probably thought you knew us. You don't know us at all.
It's about to get real political.
It's about we might shiv you by the end of the episode.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Buckle up, Buttercup. Yeah.
Is that what they say in jail?
That's what they say in jail. Yeah.
We'll be right back after this.
Wow.
I think our prison system is rigged. You're gonna tell me it ain't when that motherfucker Herbie is walking the street, dudes eating people, sucking them, lock them up. I say, come on, come on, come on. I think our prison system is rigged. You're gonna tell me it ain't when that motherfucker Herbie is walking the street, dudes eating people, sucking them, lock them up. I say, come on, come on, come on.
So last Saturday, I went into a porn shop.
Which one?
In Center City. I was telling, I don't even know what it was called.
I delivered to one. That's why.
Oh, that might be the same one. I was actually just
like
telling
15th,
somebody this
on 15th or whatever.
Maybe. I really don't. I don't know how many porn shops there are in Philly. But I was just telling someone this yesterday. But I started by saying I went to a sex shop.
Yeah.
And it took a minute for them to be like, "You mean porn shop?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah. Sex shop's not a thing." But I went to a porn shop, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm walking around and dildos, whips,
Why
all
did
that
you?
stuff.
You're just checking it out. You wanted to buy something? I don't know.
I was with people, dude. I was, looking at stuff.
Group stuff.
I want you to take a guess what disgusted me the most. Because we don't on this podcast, we don't kink shame.
No, of course not.
No, like do whatever. Like there was dildo vibrators, vibrator dildos. There was like look, people probably their kink is probably us talking. What is it? ASMR?
Yeah, that's people are definitely falling asleep to us. ASMR.
So like we don't kink shame, but there was one truly disgusting thing in there. So I want you to maybe take a guess.
Lollipop shaped like a lollipop dildo shaped like a president.
That sounds great.
I don't know. That would be kind of weird.
You want another guess?
I feel like I'm gonna know once you say it. No, go ahead.
So I'm walking in, all these crazy things.
With that mustache, by the way?
I didn't have the mustache. If anyone's watching, I have a prison mustache right now.
Just for the episode.
Just for the episode.
Glad you do the work.
Yeah. So I walk in and to the left, I see a shelf of DVDs.
Oh, geez.
Who sells, what is this, Best Buy? Who sells DVDs?
They were porn DVDs though, right?
Oh yeah. They were.
Or it would have been worse if they weren't. Like it was.
If it was like
2000s action movies
Shrek,
for like $5.
If there was Shrek or The Rock next to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I tried and like I looked at it, I was like, why are there still DVDs in this porn store? Like who's actually like the internet is free. Like people can listen to this podcast for free.
I don't know. I feel like that's an old throwback. Throw in the old DVD.
Well, like what age do you think the person do you think it's like a 60-year-old going in there buying the DVDs?
Yeah, sure.
I just feel like that's the only like not 2022 thing in that store. Cause I was like, well, this blows my mind. Cause I would be fine if it was like VHSs. Cause that's like a retro. I don't think DVDs are retro yet. So I was like, I actually wanted to throw up when I saw them. I wanted to report them. I wanted to call the cops on them.
Did anyone buy anything?
The two people I was with, no, we were just perusing.
It
was funny because I think right next to it is a place called Insomnia Cookies. So we were actually we were thinking, oh, let's go get cookies. And then we went into the sex store.
Okay. That makes sense.
That's always like, I decide. Yeah. One or the other. Like if you're like, either I'm hungry or I'm horny. Hungry or horny.
It's horny is the same thing as hungry. It's just horny for your other parts.
Sometimes you're halfway horny.
God.
I've been halfway horny probably most of my life.
I've been halfway horny and then I was canceled.
I remember one time a friend of ours used to have this house that we would have parties in. F.E.D. Actually, I messed up his letters.
Yeah, that's fair.
But he used to have this abandoned house that we would have house parties in. And we had a porn DVD in the DVD player.
Oh,
but it got stuck in there. So whenever we would have parties, we would just play because we couldn't eject it, but we could play it. So we would just play this porn at parties all the time.
I don't recall that.
And I'm pretty sure, I'm 90% sure it was called Where the Boys Weren't 13.
That's awesome. 13. I love that there were 12 iterations before that. That really
I'm pretty sure that was one of, but like, whenever we knew we were having a party, we would just play it. It would just play on loop, and it would just be like hardcore porn. Just playing with these high school kids walking to the party, like, and of course, like if you're a little more timid, you would be like, hey, hi, saying hi to your friends, but then like one of your eyes would look at the TV like, oh my God.
Oh my
God. That's a butthole. I've never seen a butthole before.
That's geez. Wow, that's wild. I actually didn't know about the porno.
The big thing happened recently. I, for the first time in 15 years, saw your parents.
Oh, that's true. We haven't recorded since then?
No, I don't think so. I think it was like a day or two before, like a couple of days before. But I went over to your house for a 4th of July. Both your parents tried to make out with me.
Both.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know this. Was it behind closed doors? Secret?
No, it was in front of the closed doors.
Okay, it was like right out in the
like the door was closed, but they just tried to come up to me.
That's wild. Did you you want to kiss and tell? I don't know.
I mean, I kissed. I already told. But your dad actually yelled at me for trying to drink a beer of his. That was expensive.
Oh yeah, they were expensive.
Your dad yelled at me. We made fun of your exes. I showed up with a mustache just like this, somewhat.
You did. That's what made you so attractive.
Both your parents were into me. I got into a pool with a really tight bathing suit, and I was scared because your son was there.
Yeah, and he noticed something.
What did he do?
He said, "Why is his bathing suit tight?" And I was like, "Where?" And he pointed on the doll. And he was like, "Here." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, your friend Dan, he kept pointing to his bathing suit area, and I was like, "This area here?" And he was,
then you look over, you just see me like my mustache and sunglasses, like, "Hey, what's up, dude?"
Yeah, and that was a really tight bathing suit.
I was so upset because after I put it on, I'm like, his son's right out there. I can't be out there.
Yeah, I didn't let him swim near my son just in case.
I actually gave your son the middle finger under the water.
Oh yeah,
this is a real thing that happened.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So, dude, 4th of July is passed.
I know. I'm over it, dude.
Oh, you're over 4th of July?
I'm over 4th of July because that was our pro America episode. This is anti-America episode.
This is kind of our anti-America episode because of the prison system, you know?
The prison system.
I mean, we're gonna get into it. I've been to prison. Oh my God. Have you ever been to prison?
I've never been to prison.
You've been arrested though before, right?
Yeah, I feel like a bunch of times.
I feel like you've been arrested a bunch of times, but never been to prison. Yeah. I've only been arrested once. Is this illegal to say? Who cares?
I think it's legal to say.
Is it legal?
You texted me and you were like, "Is it legal to share my headshot?" And I was like, "Do not."
No, not a headshot.
Your mugshot. Mugshot. Sorry. Yeah. Well, it's the prison equivalent of a headshot.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I'm famous in that prison now.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't know if it's illegal to show a mugshot, but
but I think it's like frowned upon. Like,
So when I was preparing for this episode, I have a copy of my mugshot in my phone, which who does that? Yeah,
I would.
Yeah. Actually. So I went to go look for it to send to you, and I couldn't find a regular version because the only version I have is a version I defaced with big goofy glasses, a big fake nose, and fake mustache, like Groucho Marx.
Yeah, like the whole.
And in it, I'm like dead serious, and then I put this like sticker of this fake face on it, and I was like, "Of course, this is my life." Like,
and I can't even. Copy I have.
It's the only copy of my mugshot I have.
If anyone else out there has it, if you could return it to us, the original.
Yeah, we need the original.
If you're police, if you hack the police all the time, like, please just get.
I know some cops too. They're probably listening. Yo, what are you gonna do? Double jeopardy.
Double jeopardy. You can't arrest
double jeopardy. Can't get me.
Can't arrest a man for the same crime twice.
Isn't that decade. That's that Ashley Judd movie? Like she, I don't know what she did, but
Harrison
can't arrest her.
Kills his wife? No, that's
a fugitive.
That's a fugitive. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. I can't get arrested. And
Harrison Ford's in that. I feel like. I don't know.
No, that's a fugitive. No, Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I can't get arrested ever again.
You can.
Yeah, that's not how it works. I go to jail once, and that's after you go to jail, you get a get out of jail free card.
Everyone listening is probably like, I can't believe it. Like, I hope he says what he did. And
do you want me to get into it?
We have to. You can't leave everyone hanging.
Yeah. Okay. So I was with some friends. The year is 2005. I'm not going to say their names. because of all the things, of all the times I dox people, this time they would probably kill me. So we go to I guess it would be Macy's now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was called a place called Strawbridge's. We stole clothing items.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing. What I stole was 2 t-shirts, right? But here's the thing. It's 2 shirts of things that like what would you imagine me taking?
Sunglasses. No, something really nice.
Like jacket. What would be on the shirt? I mean, like what would
like in real life or what? Yeah, like a band shirt.
Okay, so one of the shirts had a keg on it. Yeah, right. Okay, the other shirt was a Beastie Boys shirt. I don't even like Beastie Boys. I don't even care. Awesome. They're fine.
You're like, they're okay.
Yeah, I don't even like. I'm not a fan. But I had these 2 shirts, and we left, and an undercover cop came out. He karate kicked like one of my friends, or like did like a leg sweep on one of my friends, and we got put in handcuffs, got put in a paddy wagon. Got classic. Got put in those things where like you see in the movies where like they have
the holding tank.
Not holding tank. I wasn't in a tank.
Cell. I think they call it a tank.
Oh, okay.
Like a drunk tank.
But I was in one of those things where you the handcuffs are connected to the legs.
Oh,
like the chain. Yeah,
dude, you were a chain gang.
Yeah. And yeah, they because of where we were, it sent us to like an actual prison because like the judge didn't like us or that district. They sent us to a prison. So I stayed overnight. I was in an orange jumpsuit.
Yo, overnight, dude.
I have a mugshot.
You are.
I had to get naked and shower.
Did you?
Yeah, man.
Was it cold?
Probably. Yeah. I think I actually one time when I was in there showering, I didn't know he gave me stuff to shower with, like soap and stuff. And I was in there for like 5 minutes, and he was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "What are you getting ready for prom?" And I got even more scared. I was like, no. And when I got separated from my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went to my cell, it was a bunk bed. There was a guy on the bottom, and I had to jump up top. When I jumped up top, I accidentally kicked the guy in the head. He could have been a murderer.
Yeah, he could have. He still might be looking for you.
Yeah, I still could be in there. I have a shiv right here.
Yeah.
It's a butter knife, but
that's a butter knife. That's not a shiv,
yeah. I stayed overnight. I had an orange jumpsuit. I was naked under the jumpsuit.
It's crazy. People think I'm the bad boy of the podcast. No. There he
is. Bad boy
for
gluten free, dairy free, goes to jail, has a mustache.
Stole a Beastie Boy shirt.
Stole a Beastie Boy shirt. Stole a keg shirt. Like, I drink.
Don't.
You know.
Yo, you could have actually fought the entire case and been like, why would I steal a beer shirt? And then be like, he's gluten free. And then be like, well,
my mom could have said that. My mom could have said, I'm allergic to wheat. So is my son. Like, why would he do that?
Why would we do that? And they'd be like, I don't know. You're right. And then what about the other one, the Beastie Boys? But let's look at his collection of music. Not a single Beastie Boys.
That's all 80s music he doesn't like.
Oh, wait. He has a copy of License to Ill, but everyone did? I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
See?
But yeah, my mom bailed me out the next day. And I remember her picking me up, and I was in like my hoodie. And she was like, so how was it? And I was like, I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
I was so upset in the car ride home.
I bet you were.
Yeah. I like put my hoodie over my head and pulled the strings. This is not a joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in a 2003 Eagles hoodie. So it was like the Eagles championship.
Yeah, they went to the NFC.
Yeah. So by that time, I had a gray Eagles hoodie. Yeah. So in the mugshot, it's a gray hoodie. Yeah.
Oh, damn, dude. You are such the bad boy.
I'm a criminal.
You are.
It's not a big deal. And I thought that's how much of a bad boy I am. There's a thing that's called like there was basically like a thing where if I didn't commit a crime for a year after that, I got erased from my expunged. Yeah. So that's why double jeopardy. Like I could
you kill you. You can go back and steal the exact same shirts and be like, sorry, you guys already got me on that one.
Sorry. Yeah. I could do any crime. Any crime right now.
I think it's the opposite. I think it's the exact crime.
Okay, I have to find the keg shirt. I have to find the Beastie Boy shirt.
Yeah, those shirts.
I'm a criminal, dude. I came to the conclusion recently, and I hope one of them hears this, but I feel like in my 20s and 30s, all the girls I dated looked like Dick Tracy villains, like Dick Tracy criminals from the movie.
Flat top.
Do you remember the way the criminals looked at Dick Tracy?
Kind of like shadowy and dark, and like.
Well, no, they're all like freaks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You don't remember? So in the very first scene of Dick Tracy, They're the most grotesque. There's like a guy called Littleface, huge
No,
head,
I don't know
Littleface.
Littleface. I don't know.
There's a guy named Ratface. There was Prune Face. Big Boy Caprice. Al Pacino plays him. He's like
are these women you've dated? Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much. If you look at the beginning of Dick Tracy, that whole table of them playing poker, that's my whole catalog of women I've slept with and dated.
Been with.
Okay, and been with.
Amazing. That's amazing. That's good. I'm glad that all of them hopefully don't follow your career anymore.
I said, well, there's a part. Do you remember that famous scene, Dustin Hoffman, where he admits his name's Mumbles? I haven't dated a mumbler yet, so maybe I next
you need your
be a mumbler.
Girlfriend,
yeah. It's basically then Dick Tracy's trying to get him to admit something, and he's like, maybe go.
Maybe go.
Because it's really hot, and Dick Tracy's putting water in his face, and he's like, maybe gulp, and Dick Tracy slows down the speed of the mumble, and it's him admitting that Big Boy is the bad guy, and he starts like crying. He's like, bah.
No, I don't recall this famous scene.
It is.
Does anyone?
It's my fucking favorite movie of all time, dude.
I know it's your.
You don't know me.
I do know you. I just don't.
You don't care.
I guess that's what it boils down to.
Oh, one more thing I wanted to talk about before we, I guess, get into the episode, because what is it? Been like a half an hour. So just recently, I was around my work and I was walking, just going on a walk, I think, or coming from lunch. And I was walking down the street, and a homeless guy, I was passing him, and he said, "Excuse me, sir." First off,
sir.
Yeah. First off, you know that I don't like being called sir. I don't care if you have a home or not. Just
call me sir.
Don't call me sir, because I don't like being told that I'm old. He said, "Excuse me, sir." I turned around. I said, "Sorry, I gotta go." He immediately started yelling at me.
Wow.
Like going nuts. And I had one of my headphones in, and I just walked a little bit faster because I had to go.
Do? Yeah.
And I didn't have any money. So if I said if I said I didn't have any money, I have a credit card, but both were true.
You gonna swipe them?
Yeah. And he literally started yelling at me, and people were around me. So I felt
like it was it was somehow your fault.
Yeah. But I'm not even kidding, because I guess I had one headphone in. It kind of sounded like the way he was yelling was like the way the guy screams in Down with the Sickness.
Wait, he was doing that at you?
It sounded like it, because I basically said "Hey, I gotta go," and he was like, "Ooh,
ooh."
Listen, I have nothing against homeless people. Or
the dude from Down with the Sickness,
or the guy from Down with the Sickness. It doesn't matter if you have a home or not.
Yeah,
I had to go.
I understand. You're very busy,
and I didn't have any money, and this guy's yelling at me lyrics from Down with the Sickness.
Yeah, it sounds like you made it out of there just in time.
Yeah, he scared the shit out of me, actually. Anything you want to talk about before we, go on a break? And
yeah, that's fine. Do you know the game Warriors? Probably came out in 2002.
Are you getting right into it? Are we going on a break to get into it?
I guess this is a real life story. It doesn't have
to
do with the game. It just was coincidentally, I know, because we bought the game or rented the game, and we were playing it for 2 days in college.
Okay.
Warriors. I think it was for.
No, I was going to say who's we, because I usually.
Okay, dude, relax.
Yeah.
It wasn't you. Okay. That's my other friend, Dan.
Yeah, you have two other. Just to let everyone know, he has two other friends named Dan.
Okay.
And one of them he has a podcast with, which is insane. And then another one, are you in a band with the other one?
No, I'm not anything.
All
He's just a friend from college.
He's just a jerk off named Dan.
Just a jerk off named Dan. So me and him were playing. I think we had a house party a day or two later, and we were getting really drunk. And I guess someone called the cops. It was so loud at our house. So it was my turn to answer the door and try and deal with the cops. And I opened the door and I talked to them, and they said, "It's too loud. Someone has to come out here. We have to talk to someone." And I was inebriated. And my friend Dan, who was behind us, was yelling at them. And he said, "Come and get the fuck out of here," or something like that. Like something you shouldn't say to cops, but he had muscles on. So they called me, and we went to the car, and they were like, "Are you guys 21? I think we had just turned 21. So they couldn't get us on that. And they put us in handcuffs, and then they put us in the back of their car. They shoved us in the back, and you can't open the doors or anything.
Yeah, they're uncomfortable.
Yeah. And Me and him are back to back in handcuffs. If you ever played the game Warriors, which we've been playing for 2 or 3 games, the police catch up to you all the time. And he goes, hurry up, we can get out of these. And I was like, what do you mean? And he goes, L1, R1, L1, R1. And he's doing that in the back of the car and we're rocking it. And I'm laughing because like, it's hilarious.
Is the cop hearing this?
No, they left us alone in the car. So like we're in the back and we're banging against the thing and we're trying to get out of the cuffs. And I think in our heads, if you press the combo L1, R1, right time signature, you get free. It
of course.
Work.
I mean, it should work in real life.
And he came back and he's like, what are you guys doing in there? Knock it off. And I think Dan was like, yo, tell that guy we're going to fight him or something. And I was like, Dan, shut the fuck up.
How drunk was this guy?
He's a violent drunk. I don't know. He like thinks he's a tough guy. He wants to fight the world, I guess.
I mean, he basically combined two. Yeah, it was great. He used video game logic to try to get out.
We didn't have to go to jail that night. I think they just gave me a citation for being too loud.
Have you ever been like in like, aside from a cop car, have you been like in a holding cell or anything?
No, I never had to go all the way down. Usually just in a bunch of cop cars.
How have you not been arrested? I just feel like you've done more shit than me.
In college, another time we went to a party and somebody got into a fight and then we all left and it was like, okay, it's over with. Except someone who I'm related to now, their cousin, wanted to go back and fight this guy or something. Not my cup of tea. I don't know. Like, I don't get that thing. It's not my thing. But
like a round 2 or just fighting in general?
In general, just round 2. Like, I don't know. So we all piled into 3 cars and we put folding chairs in the back because we thought we were going to a real fight, like a gang fight. Like,
what would you wait? Oh, so you're going to use them as like a wrestling match?
Oh yeah, we were going to take the folding chairs and hit people with them. We brought hockey sticks, folding chairs, and a third item. I don't even remember.
This is literally a Nintendo 64 wrestling game.
Yeah. So we piled it all into 3 cars. We went into this area. It was a cul-de-sac, which is important. Like you can only go in, and then there's a neighborhood, and you can only come out the same way. We go in. The dude's cousin, who I know, fights this one guy, and I thought like everyone's gonna be fighting. It just ended up being those 2, and our guy's winning really bad, and he's like punching this dude on the ground. So at that point, people are calling the cops. Everyone's screaming. I don't know what's going on. People are drunk. I go over and grab him and I'm like, dude, we got to go. Let's go. And I am grabbing him. I got him and the dude he was fighting's blood on my pants. Which
okay. I think I remember this story.
So we all get into the cars and the 3 cars are leaving the neighborhood and we have to leave the only entrance. So 1 car gets through, we're waiting at the stop sign, 2nd car, and I'm in the 3rd car and the cops just came in and blocked off the intersection. I was like, oh, that's not cool. And they're looking at the cars, they're investigating the area. They got a call, there was some violence, and we're doing really well. Our driver.
Can I ask you real quick?
Yeah.
What are you wearing?
I was wearing jeans and probably just like a shirt. I don't know.
So you just look like a normal college bro?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's got a flashlight and it's late at night and he looks down at my legs and he has his little radio and he's like, is that blood? And I looked at it and I was surprised to see it and went, oh, it's not mine. And he literally said wrong answer. And he reached in the window and grabbed me and pulled me out.
Wait, pulled you out through the window?
I don't remember. I think he grabbed me through the window, but I think we opened the door and he pulled me out and they threw me against the car. And then they like made us pop the trunk and we had like 6 folding chairs and hockey sticks. And he's like, we heard there was rumor of a fight. Do you guys know if you're going to a fight? I mean, this all looks like what I would bring to a fight. And we were like, my friend Dan was there again. He was drunk and he said, no, we're going to a hockey match. And he said, oh, smart, Alec, 10 o'clock at night, going to a hockey match. Okay.
That's not a bad answer.
It's not, but I don't know what the folding chairs would have been for.
For people to sit and watch.
In fact, Dan also, I think I was in a cop car with him at maybe a separate time. I'm not really sure. And the cop is writing our names. And I think he swapped who is who. Because like all of a sudden he goes, one of you went to Newark High School, whatever it was, like the Love Newcastle.
Yeah.
And it was Dan. And he was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, okay, cool. And he started to like him, but not me, even though he was a smart mouth drunk. And then later on, he said something else like, what were you guys doing? He said, minding our own business to the cop while he's in cuffs in the back of the thing. And he goes, okay, Nick Capozzi, smart ass. And he put a check mark next to something. And I was like, I didn't say it. And he's like, you two knock it off back there. Okay. But yeah, so I've had a lot of run-ins with the police.
So now at this point, you have to do that again to a cop. So that's double jeopardy. You can get away with it.
So now I say,
because technically that's on record as you saying it.
Right. Yeah. So now I can say it again.
So walk past the cop and be like, none of your fucking business. And I'll be like, Nick Capozzi, you're good.
Oh, okay. He can't get tried for the same smart aleck remark twice.
So me and you, we're going to go to Macy's.
Okay.
I'm going to grab some shirts.
The exact shirts.
With exact shirts. We're gonna do it in front of guards.
And then I'm gonna say to the guards, mind your fucking business. Yeah.
And we're just gonna walk out.
I'll do it.
Yo, I hope a cop is listening. Yo, what are you gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do, 5-0? You listening right now? Yeah, narc this. I'm grabbing my crotch.
In one episode, we were narcs. In this one, we're the opposite of narcs. We're
anti-narcs.
We're anti-narcs. We'll never narc on anyone.
We've been to jailish.
We've been to jail.
We've been in handcuffs, both of us.
We've been in handcuffs. They're not comfortable at all. So we're both bad boys. So if anyone says like they're bad boys, we're wearing orange. You might have something on your shirt. I think we're different shades of orange. Actually, yours is more orange.
Yeah, I think so.
Mine's like, I don't know what, salmon. So we're gonna go on a break. We're gonna come right back. We're gonna talk about, finally, you're probably like, yo, why are these two jailbirds not talking about video games now?
Yeah, because we've got real life experience.
Okay. We have experience. We want to tell you, yo, the big house is not all it's choked up to be.
Yeah, we're gonna break it down for you.
I brought a shiv. If you,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'll cut you if you keep talking shit. Okay. Nick, do you have a shiv?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I think it's like a pencil. Yeah. We'll be right back, and we're going to talk about video games that have prison levels and talk about prison in them, right?
Just video games, nonstop. Yeah.
Nonstop. All right, we'll be right back.
What the Famicom? What the Famicom? Famicom? What the Famicom? What the Famicom? Famicom?
All right, we're back. We're going to talk about video games that have prison in them. Guys with big mustaches, guys with slick back hairs, riot levels.
Slick back hair.
Isn't that that's why I slick my hair? I feel like all 80s movies had slick back hair.
Is that why? Okay, I thought maybe that was your new look. I had no idea.
It actually should be. It's not terrible.
Should be. That's your look. No, it's terrible. But
before said it is terrible.
Yeah, it is terrible. But
all right, fair enough. Before we get into it, I want to tell everyone what your name suggestions for this episode were.
Go ahead. No, I actually,
because I was so baffled.
Them, I know.
Because I was like, I don't have a name for this episode yet.
Yeah,
and you just wrote back to me, do not pass go directly to Yale. Then you wrote doing hard time at Harvard. Yeah. And then you wrote University of Behind Bars.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Why
are they related to college?
In my head, it was a college prison episode. So that made really good sense. I'm not sure, but I mean, if you were to combine college and prison,
I mean, they're not bad names if this was a college prison episode.
Yeah. Well, we might transition it.
Yeah. Midway, we just might talk about college.
Yeah. I talked about college. See?
That's true. And I was taking a break from college when I went to jail.
Yeah. That's what happens.
Then you know what? We're just going to change it. Go directly to Yale.
Hard time in Harvard.
Yeah, they were great. They were great. I was just so baffled.
Now they're good names. Yeah. I mean, at the time, I guess I didn't.
Yeah.
Really
in the moment, you just didn't give a shit. I don't care. Yeah. So I have just a list. What do you have? What kind of games do you have?
Well, what's weird is I actually didn't have. I pulled up that list that you sent everyone in the group. Just me.
Yeah.
But
I'm still friends with the people I bunked with in jail. I sent him that too.
Did you? Okay.
And he was like, I'm going to find you and kill you. And I'm like, yeah, dude.
Man.
Double Jeopardy. You're not going to get me.
You're friendly. I actually just had a list of the games where I remember jail. And they really influenced not me as a person or anything like that. Like, can you imagine if I was like, yeah. Did you ever hear of Wolfenstein 3D? That's kind of like a prison.
Are you in jail? Wolfenstein 3D?
I think so. You're fighting through like all these prison doors. There's guards.
Oh, everywhere. Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
So like after I played that around the same year, there's a game that not many people will know. Ultima Underworld 2.
Ultima Underworld 2?
2. Yeah. It was
never heard of it. Sounds like a dork game.
It is.
Okay.
So it was like one of the first 3D games that came out after Wolfenstein. It was right around the time of Doom, I think. And it was really terribly made. Like you had to click the left side of the screen to move left and click this side. And
that kind of game.
Those games. Yeah. So I remember I love this game. I played it for hours. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't understand conversation prompts. I was too young. It was just a bunch of words and I didn't get it. I thought you could swing.
You just like the graphics, I guess, at the time.
Yeah, it was cool. And it was free and it was a DOS game. So you had to boot it up from DOS.
Remember? Gotta love DOS.
Gotta love it. And I attacked the main character, which is like the king who you're doing all the jobs for. And they all attack you. You can't win. As a kid, I didn't know this. I just know that it was all of a sudden everyone was attacking me. I was losing a lot of blood. I played that game for hours that way, hiding from all the main characters, running from them, always finding health potions, like wasting my time. Eventually, they catch you. I died. You wake up in a jail cell, and it's a portalus. I've never seen that word in my life.
What's
like
a portalus?
The gates. That's what it's called.
I've been to jail. I don't even know that.
Yeah. And I remember I would try and get out of the jail. I spent hours. There's one guard and he won't let you out. And I tried all the walls. I tried every item in my inventory. I spent hours in jail in this game, pretending I was enjoying myself, trying to get out. But there was no prompt. You had to.
You really weren't enjoying yourself.
I wasn't. And eventually I just gave up and I hated the game. But
I've never heard of this game.
It took me like weeks to realize that I messed up. I shouldn't attack that guy. And that I was in jail. Like it really sucked. So that's what I learned. I learned my lesson, I guess. I don't know.
Did you look up this game or did you just remember it off of the top of your head? I was
just watching a video of it now. And like the dude in the first 5 minutes got further than I got in like 5 weeks. Yeah. All I had to do was like answer the prompts and not attack the NPC.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't know to do
that. Did you ever play Arkham Asylum, the Batman game?
Yeah,
that's basically. I mean, it's an asylum, but it's still like it's basically a prison.
Yeah,
I remember that. I mean, that was a big thing because you're basically like running around this jail.
Yeah.
You ever play? This is a great game, by the way, and I'm pretty sure I've talked about it like years ago on the podcast. The Chronicles of Riddick: Escape from Butcher Bay.
No, I saw that on here. Is that
do you know what that is?
Person game? No.
So it was based off of a Vin Diesel movie.
Yeah, I know.
The Vin Diesel's in it. Yeah. It's a first-person game where you have to escape from this maximum security prison. So you have to befriend some guards, you shiv some guards, like, and it's Vin Diesel just going like, I don't like the dark.
Was
like
it really his voice?
Yeah, it was him, and it's like awesome.
Cool.
And you can't. It's not like backwards compatible, so you can't play it anywhere. So you can only play it on like the original Xbox. But highly encourage people to find that. Escape from Butcher Bay, awesome. The one game that you played that I couldn't play because I don't have another person to play with was a big prison game that came out. Was A Way Out.
Yeah. I played that with other Dan. Not the one that I was in a police car with.
I'm gonna cut that out. I'm just gonna say I played with other dot. Yeah.
Other dot.
I've never played it, so I don't know. Do you have to play with one person or two people?
No, you have to play with two people. I think it'll match you up with someone automatically. And it's a fun game. It's like cool. It's like very Escape from Alcatraz type feel. And then you guys do things in unison. Like one person will hold the door open and the other person will bang on a rock or something. And then like
you guys, I feel like you guys played it and streamed it and then like never played it again.
I mean, it's not a game you want to play again. There's no replay.
Oh, you beat it.
Oh yeah, we beat it.
You escaped.
Yeah, we escaped. Look at us.
So like you knew how to escape from jail, but you didn't tell me 15 years ago when I was in jail.
I didn't find out until 5 years ago.
You didn't find out I was in jail until 5 years ago?
Yeah.
There's no way.
No, I just found the game. I played it like 4 or 5 years ago. A Way Out. How could I have told you about it beforehand?
I don't know, but I could have used those pointers.
I probably should have.
I could still be. Who knows? I could be doing it live from the showers right now. Podcast episode live from the showers.
It's funny you say that game because my son saw that on Epic Games and he's young and like there's certain games I don't let him play. You know, it comes up a lot.
Yeah.
I said, why don't we check it out? Let's play. Right. So the both of us played that game and the first 10 minutes, I realized it's not something we could play.
Is there cursing or like?
Oh, dude, it's just so much cursing. Like they were like, shut up, you fucking loser. Like get in jail. And I was like, oh, that's just one time. And then he's like, you talking shit to me? And then like you have to punch a guy and someone else gets stabbed. And I'm like, I don't know.
I guess that makes sense. Because in prison, you know.
And in me, they're all just prison cliches. Like I get it. Like, LOL,
yeah.
He's like 7 or something. And I was like, we can't play this anymore. And then he literally was like, can we play the game with the jail again? I was like, no, we're not playing that again. Do mention it. Don't shut up.
Same thing with Doom. That happened with Doom, where you played Doom with him. Spoiler alert, and then he went berserk.
Yeah, he said, "I'm in the red mode. Dada, let's rip and tear." And I'm like,
"Yeah,
shut up."
What else do I have? I saw this game. Never played it, but it's called The Escapist. Have you ever seen this?
No.
So it looks like Final Fantasy meets Minecraft meets prison. It's like an old looking Final Fantasy game. And it's basically like you have to figure out how to escape from prison and all this stuff. And there's 2 of them. I'm like, oh, this looks cute. I mean, it's not cute enough for me to buy or play.
Sure.
But it looks fine.
I respect that it exists.
I respect that it exists. There's another one called Prison Architect. There were so many prison games.
That's funny. Prison Architect's pretty new and it has really high rating on Steam. I was actually
Does it? It looked like shit.
Yeah, I think that's the style of game it is. It's just okay. It looks like shit.
Like for example, my mustache. It's the style, but it doesn't look like shit.
Yeah, I guess.
We're going to set up a poll or comment below. If you want to comment below, comment above. Leave a comment about my
Isn't
mustache.
Isn't that your nickname back in high school?
Comment below.
Set up a poll.
It was actually my nickname in prison too.
Oh no! Oh Jesus!
For one day, I was in there for less than 24 hours.
I know.
I already had a
It's
nickname.
wild. You had a nickname and everything. Do you know my favorite prison? And it's on the list. The game.
No, what?
Oh, come on, dude! It's the engine that started it all.
Oh, Unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unreal is one of my favorite things because that was one of the more 3D games, and it's like scary because you don't have a weapon and there's something in there, and then like things are exploding and everything, and then like a jail cell is opening and then people are screaming. I love that. That was like one of my favorite
Unreal, I remember playing back in the day. You're on a flying prison and it crashes.
Yep.
And you escape, but like it's still a prison. So like you see other monsters in prison cells and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Kind of. I think everyone's dead and the monsters are the inhabitants of the land that actually is there.
Oh, okay.
And they're coming into the ship and killing all the guards.
I was gonna say but you liked Unreal before it became popular.
Yeah, dude, I drew an ice guard.
Nobody remember ice guards. Oh my god, you fucking loser.
Yeah.
What else do I have? I have so there's a game called Road Rash.
Yeah, Road Rash.
Yeah, so there was a game called Road Rash Jailbreak, and it was for the PlayStation. And I looked in, I was like, oh, Road Rash game in prison, cool. There's no jail, there's no prison in it.
Just some cops, maybe.
I think the plot is like you're racing to get someone out of jail.
That would make sense-ish.
But the gameplay is you just on roads, like it's a normal Road Rash game.
Okay,
I'm like, all right, you just call it Jailbreak. There's no jailbreak in it. There's no prison.
Think it probably came out like after Hot Pursuit, like you know what I mean, like a prison-y type.
Was that Need for Speed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else I got? Together. Uncharted 4. There's a prison escape.
There's a prison area, prison escape.
Yeah. And then my last one is Ape Out.
Is there an escape from prison in Ape Out? I kind of remember.
Isn't Ape Out like you were escaping from like an ape prison?
Yeah,
am I wrong?
I guess so. It's no, you're probably right. It just doesn't feel like a prison by.
And then like every time you bash a guard, it's like.
Yeah, I guess so.
If it was never played Ape Out, it's amazing. It's an overhead game. You play as an ape escaping from a jail, I guess. But
and
as you're moving,
and it's progressive. That's really cool. The soundtrack changes with what you do.
Yeah, the soundtrack changes as you're beating up the guards. So it's progressive jazz music. So the beats go with you punching them and throwing them. And it's like, that's how I was when I was in jail.
Is that what you did?
When I jumped on the bunk bed and kicked the guy in the head, it was like, and then when I got bailed out by my mom, it was like,
and they called you Jazz Hands.
So it was set up a pole and Jazz Hands. Those are my nicknames.
That's pretty tough,
in one day of jail.
Yeah. I think they called me L1R1, you know,
just in the backseat of that car.
Yeah, just in the backseat of that cop car.
That's all I have for prison games. I found a bunch. Like there was one that had a prison level. It was a Splinter Cell game.
Oh, okay.
And you were arrested. I've never played a Splinter Cell. That's not my jazz. You know, even though I like jazz.
Of course,
that's not my jazz. Mm-hmm. But I guess you're arrested in that game, and then you have to escape or start a riot in that jail
to get out, start a riot.
To get out, something like that. I was gonna say there's tons of games where like you're just in prison for like 1 second.
You can go in like Elder Scrolls.
Isn't one of them starts off you're in prison, right?
Yeah.
GoldenEye, I remember a level where you literally start off in jail and you have to escape from one of the prisons.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Metal Gear Solid, everyone's favorite. Remember?
Oh, Metal Gear Solid, where you have to
catch up.
You have to escape from jail.
Oh my god!
Is it Johnny Sosowski? Okay.
Yeah, he is. And
in Metal Gear Solid, you have to lay down and you have to have a packet of ketchup to make it look like you're bleeding.
Yep.
And then the guard comes in, he's like, "Uh-oh," and then you like break his neck.
Choke him. Yeah.
But Easter egg: the guy that you break his neck, or you could break his neck, he's the guy that shits himself throughout all 5 games.
He doesn't die anyway. He only has stars above his head. That's
no matter what you try to do.
Yep.
Okay. So he probably shit himself. So he's the guy that shits himself throughout all the Metal Gear Solid games.
Diarrhea, and it's kind of your fault.
Metal Rear Solid.
I knew you were going to say that.
That's what the episode is called. It was like 2 years old.
Yeah.
Go check it out. It's all about. It's literally
everyone wants
20 minutes about this guy shitting himself.
Yeah, your boy Duke Nukem 3D showed up on there.
Oh, and Duke Nukem 2 he escapes from prison.
Yeah, but I don't consider 1 and 2 Duke Nukem games.
Just 3 is canon?
Yeah. Everything happens in 3 is canon.
Okay.
All the thief games are kind of like prison games. I love those.
Oh, yeah.
Games. Real early on, like where you hide in the shadows and all that.
Yeah. Do you go to prison in that, or are you escaping from prison?
I think you go through prisons and stuff. I don't know. I feel anytime you're like hiding from guards and stuff, I feel like.
So it's weird because when I was searching for prison games,
yeah,
I found that basically it was like Google was like, can you play video games in prison?
Ah, interesting.
And I saw that basically you can't play consoles, but they give prisoners tablets sometimes to play like Angry Birds and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was like a million articles about how you can play video games in prison, but you can't. They don't have access to Xbox and stuff. I think we should change that. I think they should be allowed to play like a game like A Way Out or Escape from Butcher Bay and Escape.
Oh, like
unless you're a murderer or a pedophile.
No. You shouldn't be able to play an escape prison game. How about every other game's okay?
Okay.
I mean, it makes more sense. Why?
I guess you are not like me. I'm like them. So I get what it's like to be stuck in the big house.
I'm on the outside.
You're a narc.
I am.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you'd like to read a story about Anamosa State Penitentiary.
I don't know what that is.
Video games are available to people in medium security prisons, according to Scott Jamerson.
Is that like Xbox and stuff?
Yeah, he did like a Ask Me Anything type thing, and this is like his response. It has 500,000 likes on this one.
Ooh.
But they let you play certain video games. I wouldn't be concerned with a fucking video game system, depending on your situation. However, if you can get into Anamosa or whatever this place is called, it's not too bad. It looks like the one from Shawshank, but it's actually pretty laid back.
Okay.
Most of the lifers are cool as fuck, but they have their bad days, just like everyone else. Makes sense to me. Some days
I've had my bad days.
Yeah. So yes, you can probably buy video game systems in the prison commissary.
Damn
it, thank you. You can buy TVs, amps, players, MP players, and it's not considered security risks. They're not going to let prisoners have access to the internet, though.
Oh, can't play Xbox Live with it. If you're a pedophile, if you're like a pervert, you don't want to play with a little kid.
Yeah,
you can't play with a little kid.
That's why you're there.
Okay, you were playing with a little kid.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So anyway,
if you don't have any more games, we can go on a break and then come back with the end of our app.
Yeah. Oh, you know what's popular right now?
What?
I let my kid play Roblox. Right.
I'm aware.
Safe one. Little Lego dudes. It's easy. No violence. He plays one called Prison Break.
Oh,
who cares?
Okay.
Right? That's cool. You start off as a prisoner, and then like you pick up weapons, and I'm like, it's Roblox. It's not really a weapon. And he'll say, Dad, look, it's an M16. I'm like,
oh my God.
Dice. And I'm like, just ignore it. It doesn't shoot. And then he's shooting at the guards. And then there's superheroes. There's three groups: superheroes, police guards, and then prisoners. And the prisoners always respawn. And you have to figure out who's a prisoner and shoot them. And my son's like, that's an AK-47. And I'm like, this is not a prisoner.
You have to delete this. You have to delete this episode now.
But all these kids play Roblox.
Dude, everything we say could get used against us in court.
It will at some point.
It literally will.
Cursor, I was kidding about everything I said today.
He was joking. Of course he was joking. Speaking of court, though, when we come back after this break, we're going to talk about video game characters who should be arrested. And if they're in court, what crimes, why?
Okay, that makes sense.
I can't wait.
I can't wait.
He can't wait. We'll be right back after this.
What the Famicom? What the Famicom? Famicom? What the Famicom? What the Famicom? Famicom?
So in the last part of this episode, we're going to talk about people we think in video games that belong in jail and like why. Because I feel like every video game character is a criminal anyway.
To a degree, yeah.
Yeah. You're doing something illegal. Like Pac-Man is probably doing something wrong. I don't know.
I don't know what Pac-Man's doing that's illegal, but sure.
Yeah. So my first one is the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, Kirby.
Really?
Kirby from the Nintendo games.
This is interesting. Go ahead.
This motherfucker belongs in jail, regardless. First off, he's sucking. I was gonna say he's sucking off people. He's gonna suck people off in jail, but he's sucking people up. They didn't do anything wrong. He's basically eating people. Is cannibalism? I don't know if that's a crime.
Cannibalism is a crime, actually.
Cannibalism is a crime.
Strike the record.
He's beating these people in this land like he's attacking people.
Oh, disgusting. That's sick.
I've never played a Kirby game. I don't know the story. I don't care. I don't care about his past traumas.
Yeah.
You can't be committing these crimes. But I'm thinking about it. If we put him in jail, would that just benefit him? Because he'll just suck up everybody in jail.
More people and get their powers, or who knows what he does to people in jail.
Yeah, I guess if you're in jail and Kirby sucks you off, well, he definitely sucked tons of people off in jail. But if he sucks you up like a vacuum, like what abilities would he get? Still being in jail?
I guess orange suit.
He would just have an orange jumpsuit, or he would turn orange.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I think That's his crime. I think Kirby belongs in jail. I think Kirby should stay in jail.
Okay, that makes sense. I think anyone who's a big fan of his is
Yeah.
red flag. Red
He's
flag.
Big pervert.
Yeah.
Do you have anyone off the top of your head that you think?
The dude from Katamari Damacy.
The rolling guy?
But not the rolling guy. The other dude who always stands like this and you can see his package.
Oh, is he like the king or something?
Yeah. He's like some kind of king. And every time he poses, he puts his hands on his hips and you can see his bulge.
So he should be arrested because of his bulge?
Oh my God. Every time I see the guy, that's all I see is like some bulge. And I'm like, dude.
Well, that's more on you because you're just looking.
No, he's wearing the tightest pants you can find. It's like you in a bathing suit.
That's like
that he's doing it all the time. Yeah. It's like,
but like
on the 4th of July.
So I could get arrested if I went to your pool again?
If you kept wearing it on purpose everywhere you went,
maybe. What if I want to take a walk in the city right now? Wear that bathing suit.
Go ahead. I actually want you to now. I wish you had him in skin tone color too.
And like just
yeah,
just looks like I should wear this orange shirt because the bathing suit is orange.
Ugh.
Oh man, looking at the form of my, you know what?
Yeah, that's
sorry,
sorry.
Nick's son. I didn't mean to do that. I have another one. You know the not the guy, but you know, Hello Neighbor.
Yeah.
So not the guy.
One? Oh, the kid.
The kid. He's breaking into Hello Neighbor's house. I don't know the guy.
Nice guy.
I played the game once.
Hello Neighbor. That's fine.
I played the game once, but the guy's just living his life. I don't care what he's doing, eating people, whatever. But this kid steals his keys, breaks into his basement, breaks into his house.
It's kind of disgusting.
Does he wait? Do you do it with your friends, or is it just one kid?
I think it's just one kid. So that's him.
That kid should be arrested.
Yeah.
You're 100% playing the bad guy. I don't care. Like, listen, again, I don't know the plot of the game. This guy could be chopping up everyone.
He could be
eating dogs, making out with dogs. What?
Made a heck of a jump here. He's eating people's dogs.
Well, first I said he could be doing. I probably said he could be innocent, and then I say he's eating dogs and then hooking up with them.
Okay, that's fair.
Anyway,
I know
you still legally can't break into somebody's house, so that kid should be arrested.
Out with dogs.
Yeah. You got another one?
I was just looking at my list, and hold on, who did
Nick has a list. He always does homework for these episodes.
Give me one of your other ones because
another one I have is I don't know if you've ever played these, but these were the PlayStation 2 Mortal Kombat games. So there was a guy there was a story mode in one of them, and there was a guy you played called Shujinko, and in the story mode you play as him from like 15 years old to like 85 years old to an old man. But the thing is, as the story progresses, basically at the end of the story, you find out he's the one that caused like the main bad guy to rise from the grave and basically put into motion all of Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
So this guy should get arrested because he's the reason all of the Mortal Kombat universe exists, because he had this like
be arrested.
He made this like Dragon Lord rise from the dead.
So he's arrested. He's in jail. What does he do? Just hangs out in jail for the rest of his life? He rots there?
Well, I guess
that's not fair either. Because the prison system is kind of rigged against prisoners. I know you know that, but
he made a dragon rise from the hell. I don't know.
Okay, dude, was it a non-violent crime?
What Shujinko did?
Yeah,
violence. It's Mortal Kombat. He made violence happen.
Violence became from it, but was his crime violent? Making a dragon come up? Come on.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I guess we'll have to. I need a lawyer. He needs a lawyer.
He needs a lawyer.
Is Scorpion a lawyer?
I think your honor, get over here. I mean, come on. I mean, it's
there. Scorpion is Shujinko's lawyer. So this one hasn't been decided yet. He shouldn't go to jail just yet.
All right, that's fair.
Okay.
My other one that I had was, it's not a good example. It's not anything. It's just I was playing Saints Row 4 and I made my character female and have the biggest joke.
You've talked about this trillions of times.
Not trillions.
I feel like this has been brought up on past episodes so many times, but go on.
Well, recently I started playing the game again and I made her just very voluptuous. And I'm like,
of course.
And then wear like these really weird outfits, like a skirt and something and like this V-neck top. And I'm like, she belongs in jail because as I run around the city, like you can run like 800 mile an hour and like jump 600 feet in the air.
She belongs to jail.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. Because I'm trying to kill the bad guys and do stuff, but she's so strong and powerful. I've maxed out all these like flying and running stats that when I go, it like picks up cars along the way. It knocks over things.
You did it.
No,
You created the character.
No. Like I wish I could tiptoe around all these innocent people that are just wandering the streets day to day.
But did you maxed out her stuff
to fight the bad guys, not to kill innocent people. That's on her.
Is that your double? Is that your way out of this?
Yeah, it is on her. Listen, I will change her back to a man and dress conservatively if I have to, and then she'll go to jail as a man. Does that make sense?
Shit. So you're gonna change her gender?
Yeah.
Change her outfit.
Yeah.
But she has to go to jail for the crime she committed when you made her originally as a voluptuous female.
Yeah, correct.
And you're innocent.
I'm just playing the game, dude.
All right.
That was so funny because you're like,
I guess so, man.
I'm gonna let it go.
So my last one is a human being.
Okay.
The human being being you both know. So my last one is my brother. Because when we were younger, you probably played with us too.
Yeah.
Me, you, and my brother used to play GoldenEye multiplayer all the time. And what my brother used to do is he used to cheat because he knew where the respawn areas were. So if you died and respawned in like
faculty specifically,
or like somewhere in a corner,
specifically,
my brother would know where the respawn moments are. So he would take the proximity mines, throw them in those respawn spots. So you respawn, explosion, you die right away. Every single time.
So once you died, you would just keep dying.
You would just die again. He cheated every time. You can't cheat. Cheating is a crime. Technically,
it is a crime.
Morally, it's not. But yeah, but yeah, he should be in jail. If you're listening, he was on one of the episodes 2 years ago. Never again. Now,
no, never again.
Nobody. All of our listeners are gonna be like, "Yo, who's that guy? Why would you let that criminal on the?" I'm a reformed criminal.
You are. You've changed your ways. The error of your ways.
Yeah, he's a criminal. He cheated in GoldenEye.
Wow. And
so yeah, that's the capper of this episode because a real human. I'm saying a real human belongs in jail. If you're listening, I know you're listening.
Yeah, he is.
We're gonna get you. All my fans are gonna get you.
Oh, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him bad. I'd like to give a shout out to my jail cell.
Your jail cell,
folks. Look at this. This place right here.
Oh, where you're living right now?
Yeah, this is my jail cell, dude.
Why is that your jail cell?
Unemployed, can't get work, suffering, stuck in one room over and over, doing a video chat with your parole officer or whatever you are, because you're always texting me. And
a video parole officer that wears an orange jumpsuit?
Yeah. And you always have instructions for me and ask me to do things. And then like, I just felt like I was in the same room for months and months. And guess what? Announcement. I'm getting out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I mean, not yet, because I just got the job, but I got a job.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to save up money and get out of my jail.
But I mean, technically, so like every time you apply for jobs, I was like, yo, good luck, dude. So I kind of deserve like half.
Whoa, even crazier. Like every
salary.
Time, all these jobs I applied for were like, have you ever been incarcerated ever? And
no way.
I swear to God, dude. And I was like,
I mean, whenever they ask, I can always say no.
Yeah, expunged, dude. And they can't get you for the same crime unless you steal those exact same
double
shirts.
jeopardy. I think that's the same thing with podcasting too.
Double podcast.
You can't podcast about the same thing twice.
We've never doubled up ever.
I feel like we're like, I always like imagine like me and you are kind of like Michigan Frog when it comes to promoting our podcast. Do you know who that is?
No.
Do you remember that frog that's like it's an old cartoon where the guy sees the frog singing and dancing, and then when he tries to show people,
hello, my baby.
When he tries to show people, it just like ribbit.
Oh yeah.
So we get all excited about our podcast to each other, and then if I meet someone new and they're like, "Oh, you have a podcast?" I'm like, ribbit. Like
they're like, "What's it called?" And you're like,
"Nothing." I think we were at one of the parties like last year, and somebody was like, "Oh, like somebody said you have a podcast." I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
No, I'm not sure. We do. Do we? I don't know.
Yeah, we don't like promoting it, but only in these squares right here.
Yeah. This is where we promote.
This is the only area we promote it, and actually. Hopefully by the I don't know if I haven't decided what I want to do with it yet, but I wanted to put prison bars in our cubes.
I think that would be really cool, but like
it would be really cool for not for a whole episode though.
Yeah, I guess so. Just wait, right now, picture us. Pretend you're holding it. This is
here. There we go.
That's
so I'll screenshot this and I'll put prison bars. Yeah.
That actually makes sense. Yeah, okay.
Maybe I'll cut out our hands so I can overlap our hands over the prison bars.
That's pretty good. Give us fake hands. So we get fan mail all the time.
Well, we always get fan mail. Yeah.
I got some, and I specifically picked ones from prisoners for this one.
Makes sense.
I was just gonna read them because like we never read the prisoner ones because like there's rules against that, incarceration, stuff like that.
Wait, it's against us or against them?
It's against now.
Okay.
We're not allowed to, but
Yeah.
we're gonna read them today because it's the prison episode.
Yep.
So this one was from Gridiron Gritty fan. I think it's like a Philly local guy. Probably likes.
Oh,
hockey.
Gritty. Yeah, the Flyers.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's a Philly guy. So I was gonna read it in a Philly accent, if that's okay. I don't know this for a fact.
That's
Doesn't
okay
matter,
with
but
me.
I assume. I went from juvie for 6 years, but it ain't changed me from home. I still got to eat hoagies and play games. Cool. That's what we thought.
Yeah.
I'm Kyle the Guile. You guys rule. Okay. Thanks. That one's cool. Do you agree with it? Like,
Kyle,
cool.
yeah. Wait, do I agree with him that he rules?
Yeah. And then he told us that they play video games. He still had hoagies. Like, jail's cool.
I mean, jail
According
sounds
to him.
I mean, in the beginning of this episode, we were against jail. Jail
Yeah.
sounds pretty cool now.
Sex pot 14.
Sex pot, POT.
Yeah, that's they sign him weird things. I don't know if it's like, a username. I have no idea. This one's to you specifically. I remember you. I smiled at you in 2005. You kicked me and didn't smile back. You look buffer now, but I'll be looking for you. ...
Can I see that?
Yeah. I transcribed it.
Yeah. That's his signature. That's his signature.
It is? Okay.
We're gonna get rid of this part because I don't think he saw my face, but I guess I smiled at him before I kicked him.
How about Killa J69? Shout out. I like that he's writing this thing. My favorite video game is where I F you guys, you two losers, up in real life. Whoa, he's from prison. He's talking tough guy here.
Yeah, what do you get? Wow.
Yo, hold on. Just kidding. Exclamation point. So he was kidding. I like that. I love you guys. You do songs, parodies, Kirby, and everything else. I love it. I think that was for us.
Wrong address, but I mean, we'll take it anyway. We'll take it anyway.
We don't do parodies, but that's fine.
We'll take it.
And then last one I have here was from, it just says Brick Smash Woman 3/19/2006 mistake. Sorry, all caps. I think that was supposed to be his name, not maybe a crime. I'm not
Brick
sure.
/ woman.
Brick Smash Woman 3/19/2006.
Okay.
I think maybe he was putting in what he was in there for. I hope not.
Okay.
That's scary.
Yeah.
It just says, why you lie, Dan. I stopped you lying. Stop it forever. ... And then, it has your real address.
Can I see that real quick?
Yeah.
I think that was 2 addresses ago. We're good.
Are you sure?
Whatever family's there. And yeah.
Okay. Well, that one was to you. And then there's some blood on the bottom. So I don't know.
I mean,
it's probably nothing.
It could,
anyway.
well, Metal Gear Solid could be ketchup.
Could be ketchup. So that's the mail. And it just kind of goes to show that, like, prisoners, people in jail, people anywhere.
It goes to show you,
like,
we have fans everywhere.
We got fans everywhere. And I want to give a shout out to them all. Like, whether they're working together to L1R1 get out, or, maybe they're, I don't know.
Listen, if you're in jail and you're a fan of us, thanks. If you're not in jail and you're lying in ketchup, thanks. If you're just not in prison, thanks for not breaking the law.
Thanks.
Yeah. Listen, we've been doing this for 3 years. I could still be in jail for 3 years if I didn't get out because I paid off some guards.
You paid off some guards in 24 hours.
And then I was like, yo, get me out of here.
Yo, we got a shiv.
Can I tell you what I was going to do? I was going to wrap the bottom of this in toilet paper. Is that what
shivs
shivs look? Aren't shivs wrapped in like toilet paper?
I mean, I guess to hide it, sort of.
It goes to show you I'm not a bad boy at all.
Yeah, you're not the bad boy at all.
All right, that's our prison episode. NEScape plan.
NEScape.
What is your NEScape plan?
Any escape plan.
NEScape plan.
Yeah, I get it.
So if you have a NEScape plan, or if you have people you guys think belong in jail, if you have people, real people, or video game characters that belong in jail, if you know someone that actually committed a crime, call the cops.
And podcastphilia isn't a crime.
Podcastphilia, well, it is a crime.
Okay, because newsflash, I'm 15. Podcastphilia. You're going back, buddy.
Oh no, that's why I'm still in jail.
Yeah, you're back.
Oh, they transferred me back.
Yeah.
So that's the end of our episode. Thanks for joining us for our prison episode, and we'll see you next time. I guess. What do we say? I guess not game over. We're in jail. What do they say when you get locked up?
Game over.
I guess they still say game over.
They still say
for
that,
your life.
so.
18 in life.
Yep.
Game over, folks. See you later.
I think our prison system is rigged. You're gonna tell me it ain't when that motherfucker Herbie is walking the street, dudes eating people, sucking them, lock them up, I say, come on, come on, come on. I think our prison system is rigged. You're gonna tell me it ain't when that motherfucker Herbie is walking the street, dudes eating people, sucking them, lock them up, I say, come on, come on, come on.